Let's meditate. I'm having an interesting day. Actually, today is my birthday. Let's call it every day, every moment is my birth moment, because I'm living and dying at the same time, just floating. Not joking, it's the reality. People think that life is just a vacant spot and then you die. You are living and dying, in my view. You're just floating with the laws of universe, and some part of my body and so forth are dying, and some part is adding. Actually, I was doing some exercise. My butt is becoming thin, muscle is thin, so I have to do lots of things. And one of the themes for this video, perhaps related to that too, is to have fun. Maybe I'm too idealistic, but I like to use this spirit. Having fun is the essence of life, because as I often think that find what you really like and do that helps the society and yourself. So if you're having fun in doing it, that'll be it. Artists, painters, surfers, investors, managers, if they don't like what they do, they won't succeed. But life is a long term. After you finish work and you get old age like my 77, it's really important, I think, to have this fun spirit. And if you have nothing to have fun, that's very sad. And the idea is to have fun, and that process is achieving what you want to do. So in my case, the vision or the mission or temme, order from heaven, is may all beings be happy. And I want to help to learn how to be happy myself as well as for others. So using the YouTube and sharing it is one way to do it. So I'm aligned, and as a process, I practice samadhi, or you can call Namo Amida Butsu, just putting the hand on your chest, and I just feel this vibration. And that's the same as meditation, that if you develop certain skill, I call Joriki, steady power, the power of life energy is becoming more obvious. So when that happens, you're like you're in a hot bath, warm bath, comfortable and relaxed. Mind is not tight, and you're happy. Happiness has to be felt, in my experience, in the body, not in the mind. Mind may be some dopamine or serotonin, some such thing, but steady life energy pouring is usually felt in the body, as you may experience a beautiful sunset or the movie, and you have this, how do you call that experience? Just the whole body experience. Maybe having sex is the one. So my awakening is related, and I said it. It's like having sex with the universe, from the pain. So that's also the point, perhaps, I start to think that even when you meditate, you're not to torture yourself. You just let the things to go. It's a selfless or effortless effort. Just like you're sitting in the bathtub, except you want to have a spine straight, more or less. And even when I meditate, sometimes I move my spine right and left and circulate. And sometimes I do this breathing stronger or weaker, just to accentuate. Not to be too playful, but relaxed, and it comes naturally. So it's kind of like playing a game. And people may think that's not right because you're serious. But serious is okay, but you can have fun. Maybe I'm a little too much extreme on one end, on that side. But still, I think it's a good way to live life too. I thought I may be a little too serious about this video, doing so much and so many videos I post. But behind that is warm feeling and good intention coming from the heart. Otherwise, I won't keep continuing like I have been doing. So, same with the meditation. You find the knack, and I can feel it. just moving the spine tiny bit. Wow. My whole body shivers, kind of thing. So anyway, that's the spirit, and that's the actually doing part of it. And when you're doing part, your mind is empty. The game is not to use your mind. If I say game, you may not like it. This is serious. Yeah, it's serious if you want to think like that, but serious against what? Having fun? You can have fun and be serious too. Just absolute state of being, and find the zone in meditation. You can even twist your spine, right and left, or front and back. And move like a rhythmical sense. You may have to be interested in doing it, and you may not get it until you get it. So it's not so much of a concept, it's actual doing it. And that's not just when we sit and meditate, but during the whole day. I'm kind of promising that that's the way I live. And, today I had some difficulties, as usual, with the computer, but also some successes. And it's going over the hurdle. So tying to this story of having fun, why do I go through that? It's pain. But I have a vision of what I want, and still keep on using the YouTube as a way, the video, for my own sake and for those who may resonate. The sense that you can pick up, not all of them necessarily, but few, and if we can exchange that, I think that'll be wonderful. And I'm going to keep on doing it, even there's only one person, 2 person watching my video. Because, like right now, I'm into it. So this is kind of like playing the game. Don't take it wrong. It's serious. Experimenting, exploring. And then you really get into it. Until you get the sense, you cannot know, you cannot understand what I'm feeling, of course. That's why subjectivity is truth. I posted one video like that today. So during the day, while I may do this, even I talk and connecting to my heart and body, I do this throughout the day. I didn't know if I get to this point. It just started to happen and happening, and I'm having fun. And maybe my case is so different from other people because I'm living alone, and I had this awakening experience that may have been helping 25 years ago. But I had ups and downs, difficulties. But now, at age 77, this is it. So, in spite of the difficulties with the computer, this time was there. Yesterday I had this hardware, external hardware, had the red light popping up, and so it sounds like so I called Samsung, and then I have to do something about it, but I can handle it. And the other one was the hacking. My iPhone, I have this one posted on the video too, because by itself it's an interesting experience. So one day, 3 days ago or so, I clicked, opened my iPhone, turned it on. Then first 2 seconds or so, I had the Chinese letters, like Chinese symbols, one page full, maybe, 50 characters or something popped up for 2-3 seconds and then went away. I thought, wow, what happened? But I had something to do and I didn't see anything other than that, so I just kept on going. And then today, I asked myself, there's something wrong about it, because I have also this iMessage popping up saying something I have to do. So I talked with Gemini, and back and forth, it took 1 hour probably, because I want to do it right. And it turned out that it was hacking. You call it the phishing or something like that. Someone is trying to get into iMessage and trying to steal my password and so forth, or Apple ID, that's right. Anyway, I felt something is funny about it, so I talked with the Gemini back and forth. Maybe it took 30 minutes, I don't remember exact time. But this solving, it's not just learning how, but actually doing it. And when you start to do it, you have lots of choices to go through, and you have to be careful. So after all, taking more than 1 hour, I'm sure, I figured out. And I posted the video saying something about this hacking or phishing, and Gemini helping, and posted the dialogue with Gemini. So if you're interested, you can take a look at it. Now, why I'm talking about it? If you have a mission, you want to do something fully, dedicating yourself, you want to go over difficulties. So in my case, I'm traveling and I have 2 computers and 2 iPhones, new and old each, and I have to use all of them. So it's fairly tricky, and that's why it took time. And what I'm saying is that if I have this vision, what I want to do, I may be upset a little bit, but I can handle it. I mean, today. If not, then I'll stop and walk around or watch the sky or do the gardening, whatever. So I'm at least at luxury of time that I can do those things. But still, it may be traveling and, it's nasty. And the technology is also confusing and difficult. Lots of problems. So every now and then why I'm doing it, but I'm also having this resolution. This is the path I'm taking, and I can go over, and I'm succeeding by the help of the AI. So that's the spirit. And when you meditate, I'm talking a lot now, but if you're still closing your eyes, or even half open, but listening, you can just absorb the nuance of practice, not just in meditation, but the meditation multiple times a day. And that's a skill, that's the wisdom to be able to do that. So I'm confirming all the hurdle is necessary to go through. Impermanence, nothing is guaranteed. And I may suffer a bit, but I posted a little note saying that, what did I say there? When it's done, throw it away. It's not meaning to be, wasteful, but I'm talking about the delusionally thing, or the suffering of going through exercise like this, making sure everything is done right, and it's consuming my, eyes, energy. But I can go over it. Of course, at certain point in time, I cannot. When I'm dying, nothing works. It's the same thing. Right now, it's not working, but I'm finding the way to make it work. And the AI can help, and I'm tenacious, and if it's important, with this idea of the mission, but also having fun. So when I finish it, it's like a CAPD, check, act, plan, do. I check something not right, and think about the way to solve it, and develop a plan, and I exercise it, and the check at the end, if it's working, you close one cycle of CAPD. People say PDCF running from PIM, but you have to start with check what's going on. So today's event is CAPD, and CAPD is the wisdom generation process. You're getting upset, okay, that's part of the check. What's the reason for upset? You think about it and meditate on that. You come up with taking a rest or talking with AI, and it takes time, or I find the solution or not find the solution, I'm taking more time. Okay, have a break. AI can wait forever, but they don't feel upset about it because it's just a machine. You can just go back anytime you want and then continue. But I'm the one who is the master of my destiny, so I can choose, which means I can go out, pick up some fruits or do veggies, chopping branches of the wood, or even go swim if there's time for that. So these are the kind of things, I'm talking a lot in this time for meditation, but it's kind of like lots of random-like thing going on. But if you have a calm and quiet mind to listen, some of those may stay with you and inspire you, hopefully, so you get the sense how to play the game and have fun. So let's have fun. Don't take things so serious. It's serious, I know, but it depends on how you take it. And if your mind is open and no mind, you don't have to take it. Mind is gone. And then you go swim or do something, chopping wood, and then refreshed. Maybe put your hand on your heart, say Namamidam, or just silently breathing in and out, and start again. Now you can continue to meditate as you wish. You take care. May all beings be happy. I'm serious, but playful. Thank you.